can't even start a fire with dry firewood from home. My God. So guys, today I got a cool one for you. I've been doing some thrift store and Goodwill hunting. I found some inexpensive and actually quite cool gear that I'm going to build into a small kit that I can take out hiking for a small one-day hike trip that makes me able to start a fire and prepare a small meal. What I found to build this small kit was a top. This is an inexpensive sitting pad that you can also use to build a shelter in a pinch. From my own kit I brought a lighter, and the firewood is already prepared and ready to go. I got myself a small pan. This is a cast iron. As a stove, I found this. I think this is for toothbrush. It looks, yeah, brand new. But I'm going to build this into a wood stove that I can use with my small pan like this. I found a Sharpen Easy, a small sharpening tool in one of the stores. And that fits perfectly with the small knife. And this is really not that sharp, so it was perfect that I found a sharpening tool. But yeah, this is an old knife, maybe a small scout knife or a small carving knife. This is actually the Swedish brand Mora. I'll be prepping this so I'll be able to use it as a small fire stove, or at least I hope I will. My name's Mads. You're watching Leaf Outdoors. Let's go have some fun. Now I need to decide how to make this small wood stove. This is just a lid. I was thinking about making this so that I could use it as a base to raise this a little bit to get a better airflow. So if I cut this out like this, then I should be able to bend these up, and that would serve as a stand for my small pan, just like that. For this project I'm just using my Dremel. This is an old tool I've had for a long time. I haven't actually used it that much, so I'm not sure if I have a cutting disc, but let's find out. Take one of these and try it out. Oh, this is actually a cutting disc already on. This is some really OG safety glasses. Perfect. This looks pretty decent, actually. Let's just try it out. Not bad, actually. Okay. We have our holes for airflow. We have our stand. Then we need a hole where we can stuff in the fuel. Or maybe not. Maybe we should just take this off and drop down some pieces of wood. I actually think that would be better. I'll be taking this out and testing it. So see you there, guys. I'm gonna set up camp right here. It's it's real windy today, so this tree will grant me some sort of shelter from the wind. Yeah, but the only thing I have is my backpack and this cheap tarp that I bought. If I had to, I could put this up over a branch or a piece of paracord. Then I would be able to make myself a shelter that would actually cover me from the wind from all sides. But today I'm just gonna be using it. I have my firewood, I have my small stove, I have an egg, I have a small latte macchiato, something to drink, the small pan, cast iron pan, I have a lighter, and then lastly I just have some spices, just like that. This is just a small feather stick. So I have my lighter with some duct tape. It's a nice tinder, but I also have a piece of cotton soaked in Vaseline. So I'll just be taking out a piece of this, just like that. Actually, I'll just close it in the button, and then I'll ignite it and drop it. And as you can see, it burns really nice. Then I'll just put my small feather sticks on the top. So far it's working pretty well, it seems. So have a lot of kindling ready, the small pieces, and then you have your, and then after, then you can bring your tinder. Probably should have thought of that before starting it, because obviously it's gonna expand. Oh, but it worked. Now for the truss score. The quality and the ease of use was perfect quality, very easy to use. It boiled the egg in no time and it was so delicious. It didn't work. I'm gonna take that stove home to my garage and make some improvements regarding the airflow. That's not working, as you can see. The flames was actually bursting just fine from the hole that I made for the pot stand, but it wasn't getting enough oxygen, so I'll need to do something about that. At least I have my latte, and that's the good thing about having something that you don't necessarily need a fire to prepare or to eat with you when you're out on small trips like this. Perfect. But no egg for me today. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm gonna take that home and I'm gonna do the improvements and I'm gonna try again. And I'll probably just make the recordings at home. Yeah, so I'm sure that it works before I take it outside, and then I'll bring it on another trip another day. Yeah. See you in the garage. So I did a small search on ChatGPT how to make the optimal air inlets, and as you can see in the illustration here, I'm gonna make more holes, and then I'm gonna make an inlet grate to put in the bottom where the firewood can rest and get the airflow from beneath. So that's the version I'm gonna try. So yeah, let's go make the modifications and try it out. As far as I remember, I had some aluminum, yeah, right here. So I'll make a piece of this to serve as a grate in the bottom of the stove. I'll start marking this. Safety first, guys. I'll do another row here and one in the middle. Just like that. It totally kills it when I put the top on. Okay, not good. That was stupid. Okay guys, so I just went and made a few minor improvements again. This time I just made some holes for a base so that the grate doesn't fall to the bottom of the stove. And then I made some air holes in the top too, to see if that would take care of the problem. But let's try. So guys, it's 10 o'clock in the evening. I've been trying to wrap my head around all day why I couldn't get that wood stove to work. So here we are, back at it. I got an idea when we were eating, and now I'm gonna test it out. Hope it worked this time. So I've been trying to figure out why this didn't work. And I came to the conclusion that every time I put on the lid, there wasn't enough oxygen to keep this going. And when you look into the triangle fire, you need fuel, you need heat, and you need oxygen. And I have a lot of fuel, and I had a lot of heat. There was a lot of embers down here. So the only thing can be is that I needed air. I got the idea that I would toss this, and then I would make two pieces of aluminum that I'm able to put down here as a base for the pan. Let me just mark where I need to cut. So I hope that's level. let's fire this up and see how it goes. And if this doesn't work, yeah, then I've tried. I've done my best for now. Smaller ones. And I'm out in my garage. It's, you guys thinks, what the hell is he doing starting a fire out here? But this is almost like being outside. So far it's looking good. This actually seems like it might have done the trick. Awesome. I was afraid that this video was going to be a total failure, but this is actually looking really good. Look at those flames. Let me try and put the pan on. Look at that. It's really easy to feed the flames. It's because it's raised like that. Let's see if the pan is hot. Guess it is. So this is just a simple way of doing mac and cheese. My wife thought I was crazy. we ate 3 hours ago, but yeah, I couldn't let this go. I had to make this work. And so far it seems it will. It actually looks like a candle, but it's coconut oil. And it's, yeah, good for cooking. At least that's what my wife told me. Then add some cheese. These small plastic containers are really cool for when you're going on a trip. They are neat, easy, and doesn't take too much space. And yeah, you can fill them with whatever, oil or salt, pepper, paprika, or whatever you need for seasoning. Who would have guessed that this handle over time would get hot? It's me in a nutshell. Pretty decent. Well, guys, this worked out way better than I was expecting, and I'm really happy that instead of just giving up, I just needed a little time to think, and then I came up with this idea with the aluminum, doing these two pieces for the pot stand, so that the fire was able to get the oxygen flowing. But so, guys, I hope you enjoyed this small DIY, me building, trying to improve and problem solving, building some DIY, just having fun outside and in the workshop. If you did, consider subscribing, hitting the like button, or leaving a comment. What do you think of this stove? And what kind of stove do you use? Do you have homemade stoves, or do you buy them like I have from Bushcraft Essential or one of the other stoves? Let me know in the comments. I'm Mads. You're watching Leaf Outdoors. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.